Did you know 90% of couples disagree on mattress firmness? Fortunately, there's a bed where you both get what you want every night. Enter the Sleep Number bed, designed to let couples sleep together in individualized comfort. She likes the bed soft. He's more hardcore. So your sleep goes from good to great to wow. Does your bed do that?
Does your bed do that, and does your bed do a whole lot more? You know, why do you need a good night's rest? Well, because it's absolutely necessary. It's vital for so many reasons, for your body to recover, to reduce stress, to have better recall and memory, and the list can go on and on. Sleeping is something that absolutely we all must have, and it must be really good sleep. And we're gonna go to one of the world's leading experts in that. And I'm super excited to introduce to you Sleep Number tonight. You wouldn't believe how many people, including Shannon and my producer, even Kelly coming up in the 1 a.m. hour in my kitchen show, was saying, oh my gosh, Sleep Number, what do you think? And I said, you know what, tonight's the night if you ever wanted to get a Sleep Number bed. Why? We've got their #1 favorite of their customers across all of the lines they do here exclusively at HSN. We're the only ones that have it. We also have a price that I promise will blow you away. And very quickly, I'm just gonna explain what the choices are on a very basic level, and then we're really gonna get into why this is a customer favorite, why there are millions of people sleeping on it every night and would never ever dare sleep on anything else. So let me show you your options. I'll go through it briefly, just explaining what they are. You can choose the modular. Now this is your Sleep Number. We all have heard of that in the commercials. It's a great option. It's the most affordable option tonight. And we have that in Queen, we have it in King, and we have it in California King. The second option that we have is going to be the adjustables. And again, that's going to be in Queen, King, California King. Then what we're going to do is we're going to split out the King versions. And this is really important because you're now going to see the top selling designs at this point. And I'm really excited because Peter's joining me. I'm so thrilled about Pete. This guy is a rock star when it comes to sleep. Actually, Peter, you've been in the biz 25 years, truly a sleep scientist, a sleep expert. You've been with the company for more than 2 decades, and we're thrilled you're here tonight.
And we're thrilled to be here too. You know, I've been with Sleep Number a long time, and lots of things have changed over the time. But what really hasn't changed is our just intense dedication to improving people's lives by allowing you to individualize your sleeping experience. 30 years ago, we introduced the Sleep Number bed. It completely changed the way people think about their bed because they could pick up a remote and adjust it to exactly what was right for their body. And if you share the bed, so could your partner. There's no more compromise. We absolutely solved the comfort dilemma that couples looked at for years and years and years. You know, when you go look for a regular mattress, you have to go to a store and you have to make a 10-year decision on what's right for your body. But you have to do it that day. How do you feel that day? And what's wrong with that is you have to make a decision that is an easy one to make. An easy one to make a mistake. We don't think you should make that decision in a showroom. We think you should make that decision in your bedroom with your Sleep Number control. And that's what the big difference is.
Okay, so we're going to kind of break it down really quick. We talked about the 2 first options, but I really want to talk about the King options right now because this is really the most important and the favorites that you love. So if you don't mind, can you show us our 3 versions in King?
Yep, so the King in the adjustable, very, very popular, comes in the standard, the King, Cal King, and Queen. And that's where both the head and the feet of each sleeper go up and down simultaneously. Very, very popular. But our most popular SKU is something we call the Split King. And what that one is each side is independently adjustable, not only with your Sleep Number setting and the firmness, comfort, and support, but each independently in raising your head and your feet. And then our newest model, exclusive to Sleep Number, is our Flex Top. The bottom 2/3 of the bed you still get to share and cuddle and be together. The top third is the one that adjusts independently your head. Yeah. So very, very popular.
All right, now I'm on Facebook and I'm Facebook Live, and this might be one of those really good opportunities to ask Pete a question or ask us a question about Sleep Number. Maybe you've seen the commercials like we all have and you're like, gosh, I really have a specific question. Or if you already have a Sleep Number, come through and tell us, what do you love about it? Like, how how game-changing was it? What do you feel like when you wake up in the morning? Do you actually brag at the copy machine about what a great night's sleep you just had because of it? We would love to hear your story. So come through, because I know literally millions have been sold. And if you have one, we'd love to hear your story and share it with others. But on Facebook, I'm going to be scanning, and already right off the bat, Miss Carolyn says, king size. You got 3 options in king size. And again, we'll get more into it in just a moment. But really, Pete, we want to start to dive into the brilliance of the bed itself, how it's made, what's the difference, what is it all about, and why do people rave about it so much?
Well, the best way I like to start by showing what we're not. This is what the vast majority of the world sleeps on, either an innerspring mattress or a foam mattress of some sort. Innerspring mattresses and foam mattresses, they could be constructed well and be very, very good mattresses. But you know, Suzanne, there's 2 things that have a drawback with these. One, 11 million people sleep on a Sleep Number bed, and most of them are couples, and 9 out of 10 couples prefer different Sleep Number settings, different firmnesses, and they sleep better because of that. Now, if they were to go out and buy a conventional innerspring mattress, they're identical on both sides, so that immediately invites compromise. The same thing's true with a memory foam bed or a latex bed. So what we want to do is to show that this is what we're not. We're the Sleep Number bed. You can adjust the remote to exactly what you need to give you the best sleep that's possible. And that's what the Sleep Number is all about. So let's go ahead and take a really quick look at what happens when you buy a bed that you can't change to you. You have to try to adapt to the mattress. We call that tossing and turning. You disturb each other and you don't get the comfort that you want. Enter our dual air technology, adjustable, and it finds the curves and contours of your body better than any other sleep surface. And it's infinitely adjustable from one side to the next. So you can rest assured that you're going to get the comfort that you want. The heart of our mattresses are our 6-inch dual air chamber that you can adjust independently on each side. We'll show you the rest of the layers in this particular bed, but we're not innersprings that can wear out unevenly over time and have to be the same on both sides. The same thing's true with memory foam. And one of the things that I do is our research. This is one of our biggest studies that we did, where we compared people who were sleeping on a traditional innerspring mattress. We replaced it with a Sleep Number bed that they could change. 60 people in pain clinics, 93% of them reported improved backache relief, 89% improved sleep quality, 77% reported improved vitality. A better step. What more could you want out of a mattress than just adjusting it to exactly what you want, and then getting more comfort? Because of that, you got better sleep. And then because of that, you had a bounce in your step the next day that you didn't have before. And this was all in a study that we did, very, very validated.
Yeah, and it's a clinical too. It's not people just laying around going, oh, you know, I feel bad. It's literally a clinical study. It's not subjective, but clinical, and I think that's important. They are one of the leaders when it comes to studying really what is sleep all about, down to such a minute level that they really get it. They understand what you've got to do. Now, we haven't even finished talking about the extra items that are included in the mattress and really, truly the technology that's inside here and built within it. But I do want to show you a couple customer reviews because they're phenomenal. And you know, Pete, that didn't surprise me when I was getting ready for the show. I mean, everybody just loves to rave about it. And they really want to tell their story because it's such a game changer. People are like, oh my gosh, I'm sleeping so much better. Best bed ever. I will never buy a regular bed again. I sleep better than ever. I like being able to adjust the bed depending on how I feel that night. They also talked about the frame, which we'll get into in just a second. They like to watch TV. They can relax. If their feet are tired, they can raise those. So that's just one of several quotes that we're going to go through tonight. But I think what's really, really exciting is, you know, when you make that mattress choice, you go and you awkwardly lay in a bed in some kind of showroom and you're kind of tossing going, well, I guess so. And then you're going to clunk out several $1,000s and then you get it at home and you hate it. Well, let's go 5 years later. Now your body's changing. You're aging. You have to have a different sleep system as we age. Let's go 10 years later. How much has your body changed in 10 years? Let's go 20. Now, you know what? I'm going to go to the end of their warranty. I'm going to go 25 years later. What was your body like 25 years ago, right? Okay, that's something different. What is it like now? Your bed must be able to accommodate that. The mattress has to. And this, through the next 25 years, can customize to wherever you are in your life. Your height, your weight, your size, your physical fitness, your lack of, whatever whatever's going on for the next 25 years, this bed is built to customize to that. And to me, that's goosebumps. That's not going, I've got a miserable bed and I'm gonna buy a bunch of layers on top of it to fix the problem, or, oh my gosh, I'm stuck with a horrible night's sleep. That's being able to customize it, not just hour by hour or night by night, but literally decade after decade. I kind of get your head around that. I think that's so exciting. So we've got more to get into. Pete, what do you want to show next?
I want to talk about the bed that we have today, which is the P6 model.
Sure.
The P6 model has been in our stores for years. In fact, in 2017, the P6 was the highest customer rated bed online of all of our beds that we carried in 2017. And we had 11 models that year. And I read every one of those reviews, and they all talked about, they raved about the comfort of this bed.
Right.
And I want to show you why it's so comfortable. The first thing is the actual top of the bed, the quilting right here. This is a beautiful, breathable rayon blend, and it has a very special treatment on it I want to talk about in a minute called adaptive technology. But quilted underneath that are 2 inches of our hyper soft foam, which gives you just a tremendous feel between the rayon breathable blend, durable, and then this wonderful, wonderful hyper soft foam that gives you just an incredible cushion. Beneath that, though, is something that is amazing. It is our most popular, most plush foam. It's called Plush Fit, appropriately. 3 inches of a very, very highly resilient, durable foam. Just feel this. It is spectacular.
Oh my gosh.
And it is so plush. And so the other nice thing about it is it's actually sculpted into 5 different zones to match up with different parts of your body. So when you adjust the sleep number setting beneath it, the air, when you adjust that, then what it does is give you cushion where you need it and support where you need it. So the foam is engineered to complement the way that the sleep number air works to give you all of that wonderful comfort. So,
and even the foam you guys have custom created.
This is all custom created.
When he says memory foam, don't think about that stuff that you've tried in the past and gone, I don't really like it very much. You guys completely have even changed how we think about memory foam, because it is different.
Well, that's not even memory foam. It's our proprietary Plush Fit foam.
Plush Fit,
yeah, Plush Fit. Yeah, right. It is spectacular. Now, the other thing that's really nice about the P6, and one of the reasons that it made it so popular, was the treatment called adaptive in here. And let me show. I've got a very short video to show you what that does. You know, we're in the middle of a pretty hot and sticky summer, and a lot of people kind of have moisture management issues. And
I think all of us do.
So what we did was built into this a treatment called adaptive. And what happens if any moisture hits the top of the mattress, here's what happens. That top panel that you see right there is untreated. Watch what happens when we put a drop of liquid on there, and then when we put it on the same treated with adaptive. Look how fast that wicks that moisture away. Look how fast it dissipates it. And what happens then, it evaporates it so much more faster. So what happens is you get this incredible climate, microclimate underneath here. No one likes to sleep when it's kind of clammy and moist. This does a great job with that.
Not a good night's sleep, for sure. You know what's interesting too, Pete, is they really have researched and figured out every single element of what is going to give you the perfect night's sleep. And we all know, and certainly you're such an amazing expert at it. I mean, I can't tell you, but he consults some really important athletes around the world on making sure they're getting great sleep for best performance and mind clarity and just rejuvenation of your body, vitality. I love the clinical study you just showed. I mean, think about dramatically changing your sleep. And it is one of the most important things you do every single night. It kills me too. We'll go out and we'll buy a couch that costs thousands of dollars, and we buy some crummy mattress. And we sit on the couch maybe 2 hours a day, and we sleep hopefully 8 hours a day. Why do we do that? Change your philosophy. And I know we're going to go through the pricing here in just a second. And I know when you see it, it's going to be like, well, you know, that's you got to think about this a little bit. But think about how important it is to sleep better, because it affects every avenue in your life, and you know that. If you're exhausted and tired, you're not performing well at work, it's all a domino effect. So when you see what I'm about to show you, understand we're the only place to get the P6, and we have the best pricing available anywhere. Plus, we've got FlexPay. So let me kind of break it down for you. The modular we talked about, what is that? That allows you to change your sleep number. And again, we'll get into more details in just a second. The HSN price is $2,900, but our today's special is $1,000 off off. That's huge. And then of course we have the Modular King and the Cow King, which is $1,050 off. So that's your modular options. The next one you're gonna see is the adjustables. We have the Queen, King, and Cow King. In the Queen, again, that's $1,150 savings. And of course, it's $1,550 if you pick the Cow or the Cow King. Now, stick with me, guys, because the next line, that third column over, is called the flexible or the flex top king size. These are your biggest savings for the most customizable experience you can have in Sleep Number. The Flex Top is $1,700 savings, and then the #1 most popular version that Sleep Number does is the adjustable Split King. It's having 2 fully adjustable, customizable sleep experience for you and the person beside you, and that's another $1,770 savings. Now, really important, how do we swing this? We have 6 flex pays tonight and tonight only for the today's special. That means with any major credit card, and you can even use PayPal, we're gonna split your payments up over 6 months. So that's the way you finally get a Sleep Number. And what I love is 100 days to sleep and try it out. Can you kind of explain that?
100-night trial, yeah. We know that this is a considered experience and an investment, and we won't let you make a mistake. So not only do you get a Sleep Number remote where you can adjust the Sleep Number setting to exactly what you want, you're gonna find a comfort level. 2, we give you 100 nights to do that. And then we have a very specialized customer service call center that's completely dedicated to these beds that we have at HSN, and we're so excited to be here with that. So you won't make a mistake, and the 100-night trial hopefully will let you sleep a little bit better.
All right, so let's go over here, because you want to say it for a second?
Yeah, we want to show the science behind the Sleep Number.
Wouldn't that be smart? Yeah.
In fact,
I'm so excited to show you the split.
Well, you wanted to lie down first for a while.
Well, you know, I'd take a little break would be fine.
Yeah, and I'll bring Matt out here real quick.
Hi, Matt. How are you? Good. I hope my husband's not watching. He's like, what are you doing?
Okay, so what we're going to do is show the science behind the Sleep Number. I need you to move over just half a second to me.
Fine.
There you go. Perfect.
Hello.
There you go. Okay. So right now, we're on a modular king-size bed, and beneath this, we have our individual fit pressure mapping system, our iFit. And what this is going to do is measure and display all of the pressure that your bodies are experiencing right now. So, Suzanne, I've got you. I know your Sleep Number setting was a 30. Matt, yours was a 60. But we're going to go ahead and now take a live look at the image of what we see. So this is a very typical pressure map of someone who's on their back and someone who's on their side. We see moderate to high pressure in your hips, Suzanne, and in Matt, we see some very high pressure, which is pretty common when you're sleeping on your side. When you're on your back, you have a lot of surface area on the mattress, so you're naturally comfortable.
Gotcha.
Whereas when you're on your edge like this, you've got all your weight on the edge. Your hips want to be about 4 inches deeper. Your shoulder wants to be 4 inches deeper, so we see high levels of pressure in those areas. And these areas of high pressure, shown by the red and the darker orange, that would be the kind of pressure that would cause you to toss and turn. Look for a more comfortable position.
I call them like hot spots. Like
that's a good way to...
And that wakes you up, and then you got to get comfortable again.
Or a lot of people wake up at night and their arms asleep. They have that pins and needles feeling,
totally.
and that's because you're on a bed that's too firm. So what I'm going to do now is take a picture of this. This is at a Sleep Number setting of 100, which is the firmest setting. Then we're going to go ahead and take a picture of each one of those and go back to a live image in the middle. And then I'm going to go ahead and adjust the Sleep Number setting to each Sleep Number. So Suzanne, we'll start with you. And I'm going to go from the 100 down to a 30.
Okie dokie.
And so what I'd like to do is to point out in the area here, as we adjust it down, we're going to see a diminishing of these high pressure colors. Are you feeling that yet?
Oh, totally.
Totally. So what's happening now is you're settling into the bed. Your body is actually getting wider and taller as more of...
I don't really want my body to get any wider, but okay.
All right. The image of your body is getting higher and wider. And that's because more of the mattress is now hugging you or actually enveloping your body. As
Wait, Pete. And you can totally feel that. It's I gotta tell you, so give me 1 second here. You totally feel it, this gentle surround. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
It's amazing.
Well, and you remember we showed that plush foam that's beneath there. As you settle into that, as the air settles down, more of that formulated foam comes up around you.
It's like working.
So you get that comfort layer that's just surrounding you. And so you can see that it looks so much bigger.
How's my red? Is my red a lot? I have no more red.
Right, and you can see here's the before, here's your Sleep Number setting. So that's an instant picture of comfort that happened. Now, Matt, a little bit harder to get comfortable because he is on his side, and we see the high area of red right there, but we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing, go down to his Sleep Number setting.
So he's putting a ton of pressure in his hip area.
He is.
Yeah.
And again, we're gonna see it in this red area right here. So as we go down to his Sleep Number, we're gonna get rid of that red instantly. Now the result of this is you're actually gonna get stay in the same position longer, toss and turn less, and get great sleep. That's really what it's all about.
Okay. Is that not amazing? Okay, now there's so much more to get into, but I do want to mention, we're going to say hi to Mark because he wants to say hi to us. So I'm going to take the call now, if we can. You don't mind, guys? Mark in Maryland, welcome. You're on with Pete and Suzanne. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Suzanne and Pete. How are you guys doing tonight?
Oh, we're great. How are you?
I have 2 Sleep Number beds.
Wow.
And I'm considering buying a third one. I do not have an adjustable one. And when the one that I have in my guest bedroom, when my nephew and my niece come over, they don't want to leave. They love it.
Wow. And what are their sleep numbers, do you know?
They're in the 70s.
And what's your sleep number?
Higher. I'm in the 80s or the 90s, but they're in the 70s.
Can I ask you, Mark, how long have you had them?
Oh, God, I've had the original Sleep Number bed for 9 years.
Okay, did you have a point in your life, because you look at this and you think, well, it's not a $500 mattress set, and we all know what kind of sleep we get on those. What was the point that you finally just went, I'm gonna go for a Sleep Number? What changed your mind?
I wanted to be able to sleep comfortably and a mattress that it depended on the day, okay? Mm-hmm. And the things that you see online now, like that they have these mattresses that they'll send you at your house for, whatever, $500.
Right.
And it's like you can't test them out before they come there. I mean, it's like, I'm not going to buy that.
Right.
And so this is something that even if you're not testing it out, it comes there, and even if you can test it out and go to, test your Sleep Number and change it based on what your preferences are.
Sure. And if someone's watching tonight, Mark, obviously this is kind of a silly question, but would you recommend it, and would you recommend it highly?
Yeah, absolutely. And the reason why I'm considering buying another one is because of the adjustable.
Right. Well, a lot of people upgrade, don't they?
All the time. Yeah, Mark, I have some advice for you. When you have guests over in the guest bedroom and you really want them to stay, show them the remote and how to use it. If you don't want them to, hide the remote and keep it at a really high Sleep Number. That'll shorten the vacation time.
That's cruel.
It is, though.
Cruel,
I mean, that's what we do.
Mark, thank you. Awesome chatting with you. We really appreciate your call tonight. Thanks for sharing your story.
Quick question.
Sure.
So I live in a very small townhouse. The reason why I bought the bed was because you can get them up very narrow staircases.
Yes.
What about the adjustable? Can that get up the narrow staircases?
Pete, you want to show them that?
Yes, you can. As a matter of fact, we can show you very quickly the assembly of that, and it's wonderful because it comes to you via shipping like you get every other product from HSN. So again, all of the beds are modular. You're going to get 5 to 7 boxes depending on which size that you get and which base that you get. But here is 2 people. That's the largest component that you can see. So you can get that up a very narrow staircase or up a stairwell.
Or a tight turn.
Or a tight turn, very, very easily. And again, it comes with all the tools and all the hardware that you need. There's only 8 things to do to actually put together the adjustable foundation. But to answer your question, yes, you can get this in just about any place, in any large bedroom, even though it might be hard to get to. Again, they fit into all standard furniture. Here they're just dropping it into a platform. And then we'll show you how to put together the P6 mattress in a minute. But yeah, you can easily put that together with a friend in very little time.
And I'll tell you, too, what's interesting, Mark, too, is I've got to see a lot of the customer reviews, and many people said they were getting a new one tonight, or or they already had picked one up because they wanted the adjustability. So I'm gonna say very basic what your choices are, because it's a good time to order it, and here's why. I have for the entire day about 800 available across everything we're talking about, all the sizes and all the different options. That's it. That's all I have. So, and we have all of the P6s, which again, #1 customer rated. Of all the 11 designs they have, we've got the one that everyone raves about and everyone loves. So here we go. Here's your choice. You have the modular. Now that is, you're gonna change your sleep number, okay? That's what that does. No adjustability. You change your sleep number, and we have it in queen, king, and cow king. Now, we also have the adjustable, which Mark was talking about on the phone. That is it right here, and it's queen, king, cow, king. Then we actually break down the king into 3 choices, and we're gonna show that too as well. We have the standard. Now, how are these 3 different?
Well, the standard is what you just talked about. This is available in the queen, the king, and the California king. And the head and the feet independently rise up. Or together. Each side. Right. So both sleepers adjust their head and their feet together.
Although your sleep number is individual.
Right, you each get your own individual sleep number.
So that's called king standard.
That's the standard king. Then we have the split king, which Matt is on right now, but which is our most popular bed. This is the one where you have independent sleep number adjustment and you have independent head and feet from each side. This is the ultimate in personalization.
Right, if you want the most customizable bed, you want to get the split.
And then we have the flex top, which the top third is independent. The bottom third, you still get that together of feeling this together.
Right.
So it's very, very popular.
Top adjusts, bottom all just as unified. Okay, so there you go. Pretty simple, right? Also, again, we have the best price anywhere. We have flex pay. Nobody else has this. So if you're going, oh, you know, I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow, there's a Sleep Number down the street from me, which they're awesome places, they will not have the offer and they won't have the P6 at all. And I know you're gonna go ask. So, you know, you'll come back and say, well, okay, I'll get it from HSN. The only thing you have to remember though, between all these options we have, many of them are really limited. We have a handful in a couple of the sizes. So if you've been waiting for a long time, or you're like, okay, honey, we're just finally gonna do this. You know, we gotta get it done. Or you're by yourself saying, no, I'm desperate for a great night's sleep, a really brilliant, deep, deep sleep, then here's the perfect time to get it. And guess what? It comes right to your door, which is awesome. Also, I love this. You sleep 100 nights. If you don't love it, unlike the stores, you can return everything back for your refund. The stores do not allow you to do that. And that, Pete, I know is another big reason why people like to shop with us.
It is, yeah. We designed this bed so that it could be UPS-able, and then that you could then return it again, which we said is not available at the store. And what's also important, again, is we don't want you to make a mistake. The more you can personalize your side of the bed, the better you're gonna sleep. And that's why this split king that we're standing in front of right now has been the #1 selling model for the last 4 years with us at Sleep Number. You know, there are so many reasons that you want to get an adjustable. Did you know by the time you're 50 years old, you're going to have spent 17 years of your life in a mattress? 17 years of your life. And that quality of time that you spend in your mattress will dictate the 33 years you're awake and trying to be whatever you are trying to do in whatever role in life. That's why it's so important to make the investment and realize that you have 25 years to sleep on this bed and with full adjustability. But the adjustable, there's so many reasons to get this. First of all, if you just want to end the day in the most supreme comfort of any place in the house, you want to read, you want to work on your tablet, you want to be on Facebook, you want to watch a little TV, adjust it to exactly what you want. Infinite types of positions that you can get in for both your head and your feet. Or those of us who work on our feet all day, just bringing your feet up a little bit, bringing your head up a little bit, taking off all that tension here. It's just incredibly comfortable, and it's a great way to pamper yourself the last couple minutes that you're awake. But we also know the American Academy of Otolaryngologists, ear, nose, and throat people, they say there's a lot of conditions that are improved if you sleep slightly articulated like this. For instance, cold and flu season or allergy season. Any congestion is much, much improved if you sleep slightly articulated like this. Gravity becomes your best friend as congestion is relieved. People who have GERD or acid reflux or heartburn, they also recommend sleeping slightly articulated to help you sleep better because everything stays down there. And they also say that if you happen to be a simple snorer, just raising your head just a little bit like this opens up this passageway because your head's tilted forward, and people actually reduce their snoring. So
and how many of you just jumped to your phone on that note?
Well, and the other thing, Suzanne,
you got the husband in your life who really snores, or the wife.
I talk to so many people who say, you know, Pete, I go to bed at night and I'm kind of comfortable, then I wake up, I'm so uncomfortable, I race to the recliner to go to sleep.
Oh, true.
A recliner is no place to spend the entire night. It's a great place to sit, but not for 7-8 hours. Get an adjustable foundation Sleep Number bed where you can pick up the remote, adjust the firmness, comfort, and support of your Sleep Number setting, and then pick up the remote for this and adjust it to get exactly what you want. So it really does make a huge difference. And just so we know, we haven't really talked about this, but a Sleep Number is a setting between 0 and 100 that represents the ideal combination of comfort, firmness, and support. So each side can be labeled with your name. Here we have a Scott and a Mary.
And you can get that remote, it comes with it.
You get that remote, and it's so easy to adjust the firmness of your bed, the Sleep Number setting. The setting is a number between 5 and 100 that represents that wonderful, ideal combination of comfort, firmness, and support. It's whisper quiet, and it's instantaneous. You make this change very, very quickly. And it's so easy to use. The whole remote is intuitive. It has a menu-driven complex, and it's just so easy to use.
You know what, you're correct. I love menu-driven complex. He's the one who actually created this. What does it mean? It walks you through how to set it up. It talks to you, basically. And it says, okay, here's how you're gonna start. Okay, do this next. How you feeling? Okay, do this next. And it's all in that cool remote. And then if you have the adjustable, you both have your adjustable side if you get the split one. Isn't that cool? So you can adjust your Sleep Number with the silver remote, and then the actual adjustability of the bed happens with these little guys, which will become your best friends ever. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Facebook real quick. It's got a great question, great comments too. So Sherry said, the only issue that keeps me from purchasing is how hard it is to put together. Would someone explain that? Now, I know you showed it briefly, but just real quick, can you review that again? You don't have to do video, just kind of explain it.
Sure, it comes in 5 to 7 boxes. What you wanna do is locate the box that says, open me first, because it has the owner's manual in it. The owner's manual is very easy. It's pictorial, it's easy to put together. If you're getting a modular, you can do it by yourself in under an hour with no tools. In fact, here is the video they're running of the assembly. Again, this is the adjustable. This one we do recommend that you have that 2 people, because one of the components is pretty heavy. But again, it comes in components. You can take the components out one at a time and bring them into where you want to put your bed, assemble your bed, or you can bring the boxes up if you have enough room and easy to get up there. But they come in boxes, components, easy to go together, amazing.
And it ranges anywhere from 1 to 2 hours setup. 1 to
2 hour setup, and it's important to note that they all go into standard furniture. So if you have a sleigh bed, a 4-poster, they all drop right in, both the modular.
So no worries about what your outer bed is.
Nope, no worries about that. And all the modular bases and the standard adjustables take regular sheets. So if you're not changing sizes, you can use all the same sheets. And if you are getting the split king, like this right here, you can get split king sheet sets. They're widely available in retail stores across the United States. And if you're getting the flex top that has that top, then
the split and just
the top, we have those on hsn.com.
We do. So if you want some sheets, we've got those handled, but your regular sheets work mostly. Isn't that awesome? Which I love. All right, we're gonna say hi to Bernadette, and then I know you guys have more questions, so I'll get to them as soon as I can. She joins us from Texas. You're on with Pete and Suzanne, and thanks for being a part of our evening, Bernadette.
Hi, how are you all?
We're wonderful. How you sleeping, though? That's what we're curious about.
I'm telling you, I'm sleeping so well you wouldn't believe. I bought the Sleep Number bed. The first time I ever saw it was on your show, and I bought it right then and there. So that was, let me see, I think I've had it about almost 20 years.
Wow.
And everything is really good with it still, but I have chronic pain. And one of the reasons that I originally bought the bed was because I had bad pain. And it certainly helped. But at that time, there was no, we call it my uppy-downy button.
The adjustability.
The adjustable.
The bed go up and down.
Uppy-downy button.
So, it's a good technical term. I use it all the time.
I like an uppy-downy.
I got it. And we bought a new bed just for me, and we bought the Cal King split, and we got the I-80, the 360. And when it was delivered to my home, now mind you, I've been sleeping on a Sleep Number, but when it came in and they put it up and I laid down on it, it was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, that's great.
And we paid a little bit more for it than we had originally planned, but when I laid down on it, my grown son and my husband both said, it's worth every bit of it because it was so great.
Just a huge difference.
I could get my head up without pillows.
Yep.
And I could get my knees up without pillows.
Exactly. Well, Bernadette, thank you for sharing your story. It's a very personal thing when it comes to sleep, especially, you know, when you have some serious sleep issues. And that little uppy-downy thing, we love the uppy-downy remote control. That works. And that's included with the adjustable versions that we have. Again, Queen, King, or Cal King in the adjustable. All right, couple notes here. Anne put a great comment on here. She said, I've had mine for years, not hard to assemble at all, just need 2 people. She's moved hers 4 times in her car. Can't do that with a normal queen bed. Because it's modular and it comes in 6 or 7 boxes, it tears down in modular and you can move it in 6 or 7 boxes. So she makes a great point, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, and it's always wonderful. I have some friends that are that work for a moving company, and one of the first things they always ask is, well, what size bed do you have? And people will say king, and then, but it's a Sleep Number bed, and they go, because it's such a relief. It is so easy to move. It's so easy to make the bed because it's so light, but it's incredibly durable, and that's one of the things that a lot of people ask. In fact, I'll show you why and how we got to our 25-year warranty. Here's our state-of-the-art plant in this one's in Salt Lake City. We do industry standard tests that all manufacturers do, but we extend it up to 25 years, and we have shown that in these very destructive tests, over 500,000 different tasks are done on it. And then we have our own robot that actually simulates getting in and out of bed 25 years.
Oh my gosh.
And it's just amazing how durable these beds are. There's very little to wear out in them compared to a conventional innerspring or memory foam. So here we have 2 state-of-the-art plants. All of our beds are designed and crafted in the United States.
Which I love that.
We have over 4,000 employees in the United States with 2 factories, one in Salt Lake City, one in Irmo, South Carolina. And we have our headquarters in Minneapolis, our call center in Minneapolis, and then we also have a call center in New Orleans. So we have quite a few people around the country that are absolutely working for you to get a better night's sleep every single night. Yeah,
and also too, I just want to show you they have the gold service, and this was specifically set up for those of you who are shopping with us. And what's awesome about this is, and it's really brilliant, their whole job is to make sure you totally understand it and you are indeed getting the best night's sleep you can imagine. You need help assembly, they're going to help you through that. Your Sleep Number, they're going to help you walk through that. And if you're looking for comfort tips, and there's an 800 number that you will have specifically, that's an HSN exclusive gold service by Sleep Number. If you have any questions with assembly, we actually have assembly on we have actually out of the box video on hsn.com. So it's so cool because we're covering it all. Really, if you took the checklist and you said, gosh, I don't know, I've seen the commercials, oh, people rave about it, I know it's great. We truly have put together an exclusive package and a deal and an offer that you can't get anywhere else. Now, a little heads up, in a couple of the options, we're down to maybe 5, 7 total. We did not bring in 25,000 of this model. We only have a couple of hundred, actually. So the only thing I would encourage you, because I know it's not the easiest decision necessarily, although some of you, in fact, many of you are going, I'm in, I get it, is just think about throughout the day, if you're gonna do more research, which I get, I understand, or you're gonna look around, I get that too, but understand we just don't have a whole lot for the entire country, and certainly not for 90 million households. And if you've ever wanted to do it, this is the reason why. Not only all the brilliance of Sleep Number, but really the pricing we're doing tonight. So I'll break it down. Remember the modular. What is that? It's flat, non-adjustable, and you do your Sleep Number. So the modular is Sleep Number, which is great. That's the most affordable version, and we're $1,000 off, and you have your choice of Queen, King, or Cal King. Now we're gonna go up to adjustable. This is the big one. This is the star on this one because everybody loves the adjustable. The adjustable is available in Queen, King, and Cow King. In the Queen, it's $1,150 savings, and it's $1,550 if you get the King or Cow King in the adjustable. Then we split out 2 more options in the King. You have the Flex Top, and the Flex Top is the top is independently adjustable. The bottom is unified in its adjustment. And that's a savings of $1,770 today, exclusively on HSN. And then finally, if you want the ultimate, I mean, who doesn't? You know, wouldn't you love to be able to afford the best car that has all the darn features you could ever imagine and then some? And that's what most people get, is gonna be the Split King. It's 2 completely customizable sides. Everything is customizable to what you want and whoever's in the bed with you wants. And that again is a huge savings of $1,770. Now, how do we make it a little easier on the pocketbook? Is here at HSN, we offer FlexPay, which is great. How does FlexPay work? Well, it's very easy. Do you have a major credit card? We even take PayPal, and a lot of people don't know that. What you do is you're gonna spread your payments out over 6 months, you pay it off. And there you can see, so we've got a great FlexPay option for you if you need to spread those payments out. And that's exclusive too. And that's the way you can finally get that sleep number. That's the way you can have a sleeping experience unlike anything you've ever had before. And I'll tell you what, if you're not sleeping well, you know it. You're crabby to the hubby, the kids, the family, the people at work. You can't think straight, you don't feel good. You ever wake up in the morning and you feel like you've run a marathon all night? You physically feel exhausted when you wake up. It's time to change your bed, and we have the perfect solution tonight. Maybe yours is lumpy, or it's got a big dip in it, or you know, it's super old. You will never have to make another bedding decision for the next 25 years because that's the warranty, and Sleep Number guarantees it. And it's a full warranty. It's not just on the topper or somewhere deep down in the bed or just the Sleep Number control bladders. It's the entire system covered for the next 25 years. And your body changes, and you must, we all know it, you must change your mattress as you age. This ages with you, and yet it's got durability that's unmatched. Isn't that exciting? So we have a lot going on. What is this right here? Oh, why here? 100 nights. Oh, that's huge too. We give you 100 nights to try it out. If you don't love it, you can send it all back. Now in the stores, if you buy it, you can only send part of it back. They don't take it all back. Here at HSN, you can return the whole thing, which is wonderful, right? The next reason is FlexPay. We love FlexPay. We talked about that already. Free shipping. Enough said, it's 6 big boxes, so that's a huge savings right there. The gold service, that's exclusive as well, and then 25 years on that warranty. It's all the boxes tonight, right? And I know, you're like, no, I don't know. Go for it, because I'll tell you what, if you read the reviews and you hear what Pete has to say and the company's done, I think you will never regret it. And for the next 25 years, can you imagine every morning you wake up, you feel like $1,000,000. You know what, can you even remember the last time you slept really well? For most people, Pete, they can't.
Well, and all sleep isn't created equal. You know, right. When I work in the lab, I watch somebody medically asleep for 8 hours, but they wake up feeling worse than they went to bed because they were tossing and turning. And our bed addresses that greatly. In fact, we can do our individual fit pressure mapping again, and this time let's bring out a couple. And this could be a typical couple. This is Matt and Amy. Could be typical.
Hi, Matt and Amy. How long you been married?
No, wait.
Oh, they're just dating,
we're gonna
okay.
get in trouble. No.
Let's start dirty rumors. That's what I want to do.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and lie down, and let's see if we can get couples comfortable. That's really the great thing. Because what happens is if you're on a bed that you can't adjust to you, then you have to try to adjust to it.
Well, and you know, that's why everybody buys 1,000,000 toppers and a whole bunch of these pads and that pads, and then they get 12 pillows because they got to tuck them in everywhere, right?
Right, and I don't know how many times I've gone into the people's homes as we're doing their in-home studies, and we look at the bed. One side of the bed has foam on it, the other side of the bed has a board underneath it. That's how people adjust their current beds that they can adjust, when with Sleep Number, you simply pick up the remote and adjust it to how you want to. So now let's go ahead and demonstrate why people toss and turn. It's because they have pressure points. We're measuring the pressure on each of their bodies. Amy, we can see some in her hip area, high area of red. Matt's on his side. We see in the hip area again, high areas of red. That will cause tossing tossing and turning because they're on top of the bed. You want to be in the bed. So what we're going to do is take a picture of each of their pressure profiles, and then we're going to go ahead and take a live image again in the middle, and then we're going to go ahead and adjust the bed to their sleep number setting and watch how that actually affects the pressure points that they get and the comfort that they're going to receive. So let's start with Amy. Here's what she looks like at 100. Now we're going to go down to a sleep number of 25, and we're going to watch this area here, that trouble area. As soon as the sleep number starts to setting starts to change, air is now finding the curves of her shoulder, the small of her back, the curves of her hip, underneath her knees, and then her feet. So we're getting this incredible transformation of weight distribution from head to toe and side to side. Again, you didn't like this description, but it looks like she's getting larger, but that's because more of the bed is now coming up around her and coming in contact with her. So this is giving an incredible picture of instant comfort. So now we'll go ahead to Matt's side and adjust that. And when we do the same thing, you can see that area of red in the hip in that center picture. Watch what happens as we go to his Matt's sleep number. We'll instantaneously get rid of that high point of pressure. Again, side to side weight distribution, taking all that pressure off of here. The bed is finding his hips, his shoulder blades, giving more support under there. So firmer is not better, Suzanne. It's really the right sleep number setting. Right. Comfort, firmness, and support combined to give you that incredible comfort. Now, one of the other things I like to show here with this device that we have, our individual fit, is to actually look at what they look like inside the bed. So if I turn this sideways, you can see how Matt is not on top of the bed anymore. He's deeper into the bed. And the same thing's true with Amy. If we turn it this way, you can actually see how our air chamber finds the hips, the curves, supports where you're supposed to get it. And so instead of lying high on top of the bed, they're deep into the bed getting the support that they want to. They'll stay in the same position longer, toss and turn less, and get that deeper, uninterrupted sleep that we all look for.
Isn't that fascinating? But you're not, you'd think, oh my goodness, the graphic makes it look like it's pretty dramatic. What you feel is just this unbelievable relief. To me, that's what you feel. You wake up and you got the burny hip, or your shoulders just burn, and it's just because you've been sleeping on it all night. Or here's another thing, how many times you get up every night? Do you feel yourself tossing and turning and you're just always trying to stuff something here and over here and around here? You got to end all that. And you don't understand what it's like until you try it. And again, I think we've put all the elements together tonight to make it the perfect time to really go into that sleep number system and change it for the next 25 years. It's interesting because, again, this is not, it's not a pair of earrings for $25.95. We got that. But imagine not having to even buy another mattress for the next 25 years. It's covered by the warranty. It's got the most incredible durability test, and it's going to customize. So a lot of people have to buy a new mattress because their mattress breaks down, or as we age, our body needs different, it just has different needs because our body changes so dramatically. That's still going to cost you a lot of money over the next 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years. How many times do you change your mattress? Maybe 2 or 3 times. And it's still not giving you a good night's sleep. What you do is calculate how much it would cost over 25 years to be able to get a mattress and then buy all the pads and get the little toppers and everything you're desperate to get a decent night's sleep, and then put that into FlexPay and purchasing it tonight and today with us. And if you're new with us too, today's special is a 1-day value. We will not repeat it. When it's sold out, that's it. So you literally have a 24-hour window, or if it sells out early, to be able to take advantage of it. Tomorrow, it will go up in the case of the split. It'll go up to, well, I don't know, we're to $1,700 off. You'll lose a $1,700 savings simply because you decided to wait till tomorrow. And that's fine, you still get a great bed, but it's always smart to buy when it's a today's special. So we've changed beds. This is the adjustable.
This is the adjustable.
And this is actually the most popular version.
Yeah, this is the Split King. Again,
Split King.
Your choices are very easy today. You pick whether you want a modular base,
which is just sleep number.
Which is just sleep number. The modular base is like a box spring. Look at it that way. Or you get the adjustable, where you can adjust it, your head and your feet. This is the Split King adjustable. This is the most popular, and there are so many benefits of getting a of any kind of adjustable. I'm going to really quickly show you again what our pressure mapping system can show. First of all, we have Matt at a sleep number setting of 100, and what we can do is simply raise his feet a little bit. Remember, the split king and the flex top king, you each get a remote to adjust this. So if I simply raise Matt's feet a little bit, we're going to see a slight reduction in pressure in his low back right there, simply by raising his feet a little bit. So you can see slight reduction of that. As we take that pressure and tension off of here, if I bring his head up a little bit, we can take more of it off. But what's really nice is once he gets comfortable that he wants to, then we get the double, we add the second adjustability, and that's changing your sleep number setting. So again, as we go down to his sleep number setting of a 25, we're instantly going to see that area on this side dramatically change as the pressure goes away. So you get the benefits of both adjustabilities, the sleep number setting change and the adjustability of the head and the feet. And this is so easy to use. You can raise your head independently, simply bringing your head up like that, or lower it. You can do the same thing with your feet. Raise it or lower it. The middle button does both at the same time. So if you want to raise your head and your feet, so you get this zero gravity field where they're both being raised at the same time. And again, if you like to read before you go to bed, watch TV, if you like to catch up on Facebook, snack, whatever you want to do in bed, you can do it in the most comfort as possible. Or as we talked about earlier, there's some conditions. If you have acid reflux, if you have congestion, keeping your head like this is very, very comforting and really helps in those conditions. A lot of people do use pillows. We talked to someone who said, yeah, but they end up on the floor and they don't do as great a job. And if you just use pillows, what happens is you put a lot of pressure on your hip area. You want to bring your feet up just a little bit to compensate for that. And that's why the adjustable works just as great as a recliner, where a lot of people end up, but it's a sleep number bed and you sleep phenomenally.
Yeah, imagine your recliner becomes the best bed ever. Like if you love your recliner, just make it 10 times more fabulous, and it's actually your bed, which is pretty amazing. You spend a couple hours in the recliner, we spend a lot of time in bed. How much did you spend on that fancy recliner? Really, why do we invest a lot of money in couches that we use for 2 hours, and yet we skimp and get some kind of creepy on sale box spring mattress thing that we end up putting a million layers on? Doesn't make any sense. In the long run, when you think of 25 years and taking the price of it tonight and really spreading it out, it comes down to a very little investment because you have this for so long, and they guarantee it, and it's a full guarantee. Every bit, part, and piece, you're going to be guaranteed when you get it from us tonight that it's covered. I love this. Karen said had sleep number for 20 years, and she said she's going to purchase the adjustable one now. Very happy with her sleep number bed. So it's interesting, if you're thinking going modular, I get it, that's sleep number. You can change your sleep number, but it will not adjust. We've heard over and over on Facebook, though, that people have upgraded. Even our caller said they upgraded to the adjustable because this really is a major difference. So I think if you're kind of on the fence and you're going, especially with our flex pay, a little bit more for the adjustable, but you've got that 6 flex pay, if you can swing it, that might be a good decision, because many people upgrade anyway. Because I would imagine, Pete, that they start with the modular, love it, and then they realize the adjustable really can fine-tune that whole experience.
It does. It gives you another dimension of personalization or customization to your side of the bed. And again, at Sleep Number for 30 years, we've known that the more you can personalize your side of the bed, the better you're going to sleep. So you start out with a Sleep Number setting, 5 to 100, ideal comfort, firmness, and support. You get just incredible comfort and support out of your bed, and then you go ahead and add the adjustable, where you can have infinite position changes of your head and your feet independently with the split king, or all together with one of the standard ones.
Is there any kind of weight limits on a Sleep Number?
Sleep Number beds can hold 500 pounds each side, over 1,000 on the modular, and it's about 400 on each side with the adjustable.
Okay, and then also another person asked about sheets, because we only mentioned it once. What sheets do I need?
On all standard modular beds, Sleep Number, especially including the P6 that we have today, they're all standard sheets. The same thing's true with the standard adjustables, King, Cal King, and Queen. On the Split King, as you see right here, you can get Split King sheet sets nationwide.
Like
basically what it is, yeah. Basically what it is 2 twin extra long fitted sheets and then a king set everywhere else.
And they're available all over the place. And then in stock, we have
the flex top,
which means it's independently adjustable on the top, but uniformly adjustable on the bottom. And that's what we have actually in stock here at HSN. Although I think we have like 40 left. There's not a whole lot of them. Yeah, they're going really fast. So if you've got the flex, oh yeah, let's show them.
Yeah, so here's the standard king, cal, king, queen. Here is the split king, which we're showing right now, our most popular bed for years, where you can independently adjust sleep number and head and feet. You get a split king sheet set. And then here's the flex top, which takes a very unique fitted sheet, which we have available on at HSN, and then it comes with the rest of the set like that.
Another quick question, Pete, is Nicole wants to know, so for the queen, there are 2 remotes, one for each side to adjust the number.
No, with all of the P6 beds, there's 1 remote to adjust the number.
And you load in your individual person into that remote.
Right.
And then, can I borrow this, darling? Then each of you have your adjustable remote on either side. So it's 1 remote for adjusting the sleep number and separate remotes for the uppy downy. I'm just using our last caller's
That's very good. I'm gonna put that in our owner's manual from now on. But yeah, here is the remote that comes with the sleep number setting. You put your name on your side of the bed, and then you can just keep it in the middle of the bed, and you can adjust your sleep number setting anytime you want by making sure your name is on there, and then you simply adjust it.
Okay, also too, let me see. Yes, twin extra long sheets for the split king. Yes. Got it. Yes, you had that right. And Mary says thanks. Well, we appreciate you being there, Mary. Again, I'm on Facebook just for a couple more minutes. So if you have a question for Pete, please do. He's literally a sleep scientist. He's not just a sleep expert. He actually studies sleep. And he also works with some of the most important athletes in the world to make sure they're top performers. And he is very, very much involved in this whole process. And I think that's important because I would imagine there's very few sleep companies out there that take the time nor the money or the effort for clinical studies to really do the in-depth research that you all do.
Yeah, and most of those companies make a product that's static. When you buy it, you make a decision that's 7 or 10 years.
That's a commitment.
That's a commitment, yeah. But you can't change the bed. You know, the sleep number bed was designed primarily for 2 really important reasons. No 2 people are alike, so why would you sleep on a bed that's the same on both sides, identical on both sides? And we all change over time. You should have a bed, a mattress that can change with you, whatever you take on in life or whatever life dishes out to you.
Mm-hmm. Now here's what I'm going to do, guys. Before we do that, Rocky, I'm going to go through the choices again. So if you're ready with your king size, I'm going to really clarify it because we're down to just the last couple of minutes in this actually presentation of the sleep number. So here's what you're going to do. The first option, and we're going to show you at full screen, thank you, is going to be your modular. Now this does not adjust, but you will set your sleep number. So it doesn't go uppy downy. You just set your sleep number, and that's the modular in queen, king, and cal king. Your second option is the adjustable, and that's the one most everybody goes for. You have queen, king, and cal king, and you can see in the standard, it adjusts the head and it adjusts the bottoms, and that would be uniform. So you're all going the same direction, okay? Then we're going to break down the king choices. So the first one, of course, is going to be the standard. So you're all uniform. And then the next one's going to be the flex top. That's the upper half can adjust independently. The lower half is uniform. And then the split, we've all decided, is the creme de la creme of marriage happiness or partner happiness. Yeah, relationship happiness.
The reunification bed, we're called.
What do you call it?
The reunification bed. We've saved many marriages.
Many marriages on this one. And that is fully independent on both sides. Okay, so fully independent if you want to get the split. And it is the #1 best-selling in their entire line. And please remember, we're the only ones to have the P6. It was the highest rated customer satisfied bed last year from Sleep Number, and it's not available in the stores. So I love it because many of you go, I got a Sleep Number store down the street. I'm going to go find it there for a better price. You can't, And you won't. We're the only people who have it exclusively, and we have all they have available tonight here at HSN. Hey, by the way, we have a whole smart home collection if you go to hsn.com, and you can actually see a lot of items that are an additional 20% off. You just type in smart home at hsn.com, and we got you covered there. Well, Pete, this has been a brilliant hour.
It's been fun, and I have we'll be back on in the 4 o'clock hour, and in the meantime, I'm going to sleep right here. I'm going to get a better night's sleep than most people watching right now, unless you've already got a sleep number bed.
There you go. And if you don't have one, we got it covered today. So Pete, thanks. Coming up next, I'm going to go into the kitchen. We've just got really great, again, smart home solutions to make your life in the kitchen a whole lot easier. You're going to prep faster. We're going to help you save your food and keep it fresher longer. So stick around with me. And again, if you have any extra questions or details, go to hsn.com. You can even see the out-of-the-box experience for Sleep Number of exactly how you put it together if you need more details. I thank you for joining me. Please stay on the line for a Sleep Number bed. We'll go to the kitchen next.
Have you heard about the buzz on hsn.com? It's the one place you can find everything from current fashion trends, delicious recipes, how-tos, and so much more. Dive into must-read articles about your favorite topics and get inspired with stunning photos. Search the buzz on hsn.com right now.
Discover the newest way to create a style all your own. The HSN Style Edit, a curated look at the season's best, most original finds for every part of your life. We decode the trends, share tips and how-tos, and give you the inspiration you need to style it your way. It's the joy of the hunt and the thrill of the find. Your unique style is here. Discover it now, exclusively at hsn.com.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. Shop faster than ever with exclusive new product videos, only on the iPhone. Watch HSN Live anytime, any place. And the new shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? When you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. When you use your HSN card, get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
You know, we have a love-hate relationship with our kitchen most of the time.